Hello. I'm going to play some Death and Taxes today. Add command. That didn't work. Why do I always forget it? Scabs deck. There we go. That's the Death and Taxes deck. It can be more ambitious. What would you name it? Fair enough. Fair enough. Should start deleting those at some point. But yeah, we're gonna play this first, and then we're gonna see where we're at after that. Probably play some other weird looking deck. And possibly finish off with a flashback queue. What's in the cup? Just tea. As for Omniscience, that doesn't sound like a real deck. It really doesn't. What I'm going to play the Legacy Grand Prix and the Modern Grand Prix. I don't really have interested in playing the Sealed Deck Grand Prix too much. It's a real deck if I believe in it? Hmm. Julian, I don't control when your exams are, buddy. Yeah, Grixis Shadow is basically a legacy deck. So it would feel like cheating. I do control when I stream, though, shame. Okay, yeah, you got me there, Akash. Sorry, Josh. Yeah, Lewis has 17 trophies. Probably plays a lot of Magic Online. If I miss day 2 of the Legacy Grand Prix, I'm just going to take it easy and hang out with friends and play the Modern GP on Saturday, Sunday. Hello, Fuego Grande. Ochre Proker, I'm playing his deck, not streaming with him. He won the MTGO Legacy Challenge this past weekend. Man, it's taking a while to find a match. The one thing I'm confused about was the 3 Rishadan port. But maybe it's right. Well, Commander games are best of 1 Dokamoy, so it's not very easy. It's much easier to rack up trophies when, like, you just have to just win 5 games in a row. Ooh, we have a match. Can't mole 5, keep 7. This person has a great username. Adam, we're playing Mono White. I'm gonna keep this hand. It's like pretty good. If the Vial gets killed, it's... Oh god. Oh god. It's a mirror. Well, Eldrazi Displacer is pretty good in the mirror, though. Schadenport. Thalia. Okay. Yes, I would like to put a counter on this. Interesting. So the options are play Stoneforge. Okay, there's no real other option. I'm questioning how effective Batterskull is actually going to be on this board because of Mother of Runes. The other options are not very good, though, so I'll just take that. Maybe he couldn't afford the last port? No. Thomas has had 4 Rishadan ports online for a while. Ugh, that's kind of gross. However, I do have Vial, which is, like, very good here. Alright. I'm probably getting ported. Yep. Unfortunately, this list doesn't have Orjo of Pontiff. I guess I attack. I'm sorry not blocking this thing, and like there's a chance we get 1 free damage in. So. Ooh, what? Mismatching Wasteland Art. Revoker. Alright, I guess we have to respond to that. Revoker's gonna name Vial, which is unfortunate. Alright, we might lose to Mother of Rune's advantage, which kind of sucks, but whatever. This is kind of awful. I mean, I don't think I could mulligan my hand. My hand was pretty good. I'm gonna just die very slow, painful death, unless if I draw mana sources. And it's going to have to be mana sources that are immune to Wasteland. I have the Palace Jailer, but if I unlock this, I'm going to have so many 3s, so I shouldn't increment, I think. I'm getting ported again. I mean, I could, like, vote a white, but it's just going to empty out. Alright. I think I'm supposed to discard Wingmare. Actually, maybe I'm not supposed to. Might discard this because it's a dead card. I'm gonna discard that. I'm probably just gonna... Ooh, that's bad too. I'm probably just gonna lose because, like, it's really hard to beat the two Mother Runes here. I'm just gonna, like, slowly take 4 damage at a time. And I'm getting ported this turn. But, you know, is what it is. Can we get a land? This is not... I'm not... Let's see, I can draw Ancient Tomb and do nothing, and it gets wastelanded. I'm just dead. Alright, what good cards does he have? He has these. This doesn't seem good. Actually, a lot of these cards don't seem very good in the mirror. Like, this is a double-edged sword. Although I have Displacer. I think I'm just going to take it out. I might just bring in this removal spell. Like, it's kind of bad to give them a land, but... I have so many bad cards. I think I am going to put Gideon in my deck and take out Athalia, actually. I'm just thinking it through. I wonder if Pithing Needle is good. I mean, like, it could be great. But it is double-sided. Like, it's kind of random if it's going to be good or not, right? Is Needle better than Athalia? Is the question. I think it might be. I think Thalia is, like, not good in this matchup. And Palace Jailer's effect, like... The problem is... The problem with Palace Jailer is it's a high variance card. If you're really far ahead, it's going to be great. Otherwise, it's going to be, like, whatever. So I'm not going to have it in... What does this hand do? Turn 2, Stoneforge. Turn 3, play an Equip Stoneforge off Ancient Tomb. I think that's probably good enough to keep. I'm going to lead with Rishadan Port because I would rather this one get wastelanded. Oh, so he's Pontiff? That's what Scrubland means. It means our opponent has Pontiff in their deck. I wonder... Okay, so I can either play Displacer and expose my tomb to Wasteland, or I could just play Jite, pass, and hope he Wastelands the port, or the Caracas. This is like, I think it's slightly better to protect the tomb. I shouldn't hope he Wastelands the Caracas. So you want to play Displacer then? Alright, I can buy that. Yeah, that's true. It was worth considering the option of not playing the land, I think. That's funny. I think I'm going to attack for 3, play GTA, and say go. Certainly not playing Flicker Wisp here. I don't think it actually accomplishes very much. I hope I draw... What do I hope I draw? I don't know, something good. That's like the worst card to draw. I think I am going to Flicker a Vial this turn, yeah. I think I'm going to attack first and see what he does, though. I think I am supposed to keep all of the equipment in the deck. Adam. I'm going to Flicker the bigger one, obviously. Like, Adam, I have a bunch of Ancient Tombs in my deck. I think I have to trade with the Serra Avenger. Alright. Actually, last turn, I wonder what would have happened if I had pathed the guy. Huh. Alright, well, let's see what happens when I attack. So I think my plan, EOT, is to path his Revoker and equip Jite, EOT. Or, on my turn, rather, not EOT. And hope that's good enough to take over the game with. It's, like, kind of unlikely it's going to be good enough, but... Yeah, I'm going to EOT do that, because otherwise he can Flicker Wisp and name the Jite again. I think taking some damage is fine. He didn't do anything. A really good play would actually to be just Flicker Wisp this, I think, instead. if he Flicker Wisps my guy during end step, this wouldn't come back in, so I wouldn't have anything to equip. Then the Revoker would come back in, and he could name Aether Vial and Violin Stoneforge and equip Stoneforge to his Flicker Wisp or Mirran Crusader, and I would just be sort of dead, I think. But now I have to basically just go all in here, I think. I essentially can beat almost nothing here. But that's okay. Yeah, like, that's plenty good. Alright, we've been soundly defeated. That was awkward, but I think... I don't think I had that many real decisions. Alright, this guy I think is Portent Miracles. And this hand is good versus that deck. Yeah, Akash, I don't think I had many decisions, but you can disagree if you want. Yes, I would like to put a counter on that. The question is it worth taking 2 damage to port him this turn? And I don't think it is. I think I'm just going to play Revoker and name Jace. Yeah, losing doesn't mean I'm worse. It just means I lost. He's asking me if I'm on Envold Dawson's deck with mismatched ports as well. Ooh, this might be Storm instead. In which case, I picked the wrong card. Eldrazi Displacer, huh? Well, it certainly looks like Storm. I think I'm just going to... I should have considered playing GTA first, actually. That's kind of bad. But... Akash, don't make me ban you for being an aggressive troll. I think I'm just going to port. Like, this could also be Grixis control, actually. Yeah, I think this is actually Grixis control. I've changed my mind. Look, Ma, no white sources. No white sources, 2 white cards in play. Huh. Alright. That's a thing. White source. Ding. I still want to port him, I think. Oh, very well. Grixis control, get something. I'm not sure how I would describe that, but it was something alright. I think I'm going to take out swords for Council's Judgment. That deck has Young Pyromancer, I think. So Palace Jailer, kind of awkward. It's not Delver. 2 basic lands, Adam. Plus, he's just the Grixis control deck I've seen floating around. I don't think Swords is that good in this matchup, but I'm going to leave in 2. Yeah, no Delver deck has 2 basic lands. This hand is not good. This hand's fine. I forgot that this was in my deck. Rishadan Port I think is pretty good, so I'm gonna keep it. Ooh, am I getting probed? Yeah, they have 3 Pyromancer. Ooh, am I getting therapied for, Aether Vial? Interesting. Interesting. I think I'm going to name Jace with this. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Oh, wait, thanks for hanging out on this Monday. Ooh, that's pretty good. Let's see if my creature dies. I can Wasteland, or I can EOT Containment Priest. I think I'm just gonna Wasteland, actually. Put that stuff back down. It's pretty good. Alright, the question is, do I play around Colligan's Command? It's going to be really hard to play around Colligan's Command this game, so I'm not going to. Alright, should I play around Lightning Bolt? I think I'm going to play around Bolt by attacking, then porting him EOT while playing Containment Priest. Or actually I should just port him Upkeep, I guess, then in that case. Then I can equip this fellow and hope he doesn't have, like, Dark Blast. In either case, this is, I think this is basically the ideal way to play around Colligan's command. What's up, Stu? That's a lot of Caracases. I did not. I've been really busy. Alright, so opponent needs to have like... Oh, that was like the complete reverse of the other match. Just kind of insane. Like, our opponent... The Mana Disruption's so good versus that deck. That player was really bad, obviously. I wonder Hizu is downstairs in the dog fort. Because that's where dogs hang out. In the basement. This looks like a keep. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. I mean, like, there's no one drop, but... Alright. Have at it, boss. Dogs hang out upstairs with the people because they are people? Sure. Sorry, Lord Quasimov, that you had to be subjected to getting ported out. Am I? Isn't he just gonna take Containment Priest? Like, it's not even gonna matter. If he took Stoneforge, I don't think he's Reanimator. Are you sure this guy's Reanimator? Like, that seems really unlikely if you took that card. I'm not revoking LED if he took Stoneforge Mystic off basic Swamp. I don't think that makes any sense. Oh, you played him just before? Alright, I'll name Gristlebrand then. Whatever, it's like, we're just guessing. We're throwing darts. Just throwing darts in the dark. They usually play idiot decks only. Yeah, it could be Pox, in which case, like... I just want to attack his life points as quickly as possible. Monoblock Reanimator run Liliana? I don't know. Like, it could run whatever it wants to. Do you think my opponent doesn't know what Containment Priest does? Elesh Norn. Yeah, this is really baffling on a lot of levels. Also, getting Legends versus the deck that has 3 Karakas seems less than ideal. Okay then. I don't think he's going to like what happens here. Slaughter Pact? We're gonna end up with an exiled Elesh Norn. Okay. Apparently, the opponent doesn't know what Containment Priest does. It's kind of awkward. I mean, I don't think my Reanimator opponents in the Grand Prix would do this. Yeah, they could be new. Oh boy, that was something else. These are very good in the matchup. I think this card is not very good. This card is actually fine. These cards are fine. This is good. This is good. This is fine. This is fine. This card is not so good. Well, it's not even Snap Shame. I think they could just, like, not win, pretty much. I think the Stoneforge package is just bad in the matchups like these. I kind of want to take out Flicker Wisp. I don't know if that's crazy. Also, Mother of Runes does not seem great. Although Mother of Runes into Containment Priest is really hard for him to beat, so maybe I just take out Flicker Wisp. I'm not sure what I'm actually supposed to do. Take out Wingmare before Flicker Wisp? I kind of feel like taxing him to death. Misclicked and took Stoneforge by accident? That's possible. I don't know. Flicker Wisp does not seem particularly good. Also, Priest plus Displacers are backup plan if they manage to resolve things. Actually, Chalice might be bad on the draw. I wonder if Chalice is just bad on the draw. Whatever. We'll see what happens. I'm not a Death and Taxes expert, but I'm going to keep this hand and hope I don't get Thoughtseized. Do you think he'll take Containment Priest this time? No Go Synth. I was just trying to have as much, like, pressuring hate as possible, but possibly that's just bad. So I'm starting to get the feeling Wasteland might not actually be good versus him. I think there's a great chance my opponent takes Priest. Okay, nice. Planes go. For Wake of the Dead? Does it come into play tapped? No, it doesn't. Oh my god, I could just get hard casted out. That sucks. Uh, I'll just play this. I just want a faster clock, I think. Ridiculous hat! What's up, buddy? Smallpox? What is going on? There's a smallpox in my opponent's deck. I was not anticipating this. I'm going to admit I was not anticipating this. Alright, well, let's do this. Guys, our hat is great. I miss a Benjamin Goodman. It's like all of my friends have returned. Ben Goodman can top 8 another Legacy GP with Threshold. I wonder if I'm going to get smallpox again. Alright, my opponent has had it. So far, nothing has happened in any of our games that's remotely interesting. Werebear is still great. I don't know about that. Definitely. I guess that is sort of interesting that I got smallpox out of the Reanimator deck. Evening, Bobinator Bob. I mean, just chose to play it because Envolson won the MTGO challenge with it. Oh, I remember that token booth, Adam. At GP Toronto. What's up, Polsky? Malamujo, probably playing Delver. Yeah, Well Wisher 3 Envolson won it. Wow, this hand is sick. Alright. I don't think Dover is a free win by any stretch of the imagination. I kind of hope he dazes this one. Like, don't really need it. Like, I need the first one. Yeah, I do not consider Delver free wind, especially when I have, like, Ancient Tomb in my deck. Tarmogoyf? Looks like a Tarmogoyf. Okay. Yes. I think I'm going to just play Thalia this turn to shut off all of the cantrips. And next turn I can play Displacer and mostly shut down the offense. That's unfortunate. Hope it's not another Tarmogoyf. Okay, good. It's just Ponder. Just Ponder. But this is going to be a 4-5. I'm going to take a beating. Oh, that's pretty good. Attack for 2, because I'm not going to block the Goyf. Really need to draw Plow soon. Otherwise I could just die. Alright, increment. Okay. Attack with both. If he double blocks, that's actually pretty good for me. So I'm gonna go to 4 off the Vial activation. Or, sorry, Deathrite activation. So I can't really use this Ancient Tomb again. Unless if I draw a Phyrexian Revoker. Also, I'm like just doing my best to not let my opponent cast any spell for value. Because if he casts a spell, I will just literally die to the double Deathrite activation. This looks like a Liliana, which I'm actually okay with. Oh, actually, not that okay with this. Especially, yeah, if that happens, I'm gonna just die next turn. So I need to draw Swords to Plowshares. I should leave this on 3, I think. How did this go so wrong? The tomb is going to... Oh... I can't do anything. Even if I attack with all my guys, it's not even lethal. So I literally can't do anything. That's awkward. Yeah, Ancient Tomb did deal us a lot of damage, but like... I think that's kind of the point of this deck. For Ancient Tomb to be good. I'm not going to board in Chalice because I think our ones are too important. I think I'm going to shave these, though. And shave one of these. It's just... This is so slow. Playing Thalia did not make a difference, I think. But... I kind of think these are good. Maybe not both, but one at least. Rip is good versus Sultai. Relic? Okay. Maybe I just take out Displacer. Gideon? I'll take out Wingmare then. Wow, this hand's pretty good too, actually. I can just play both of my 1 mana things on turn 1. He can force this if he wants to. Okay. Relic you. I like these planes, Sean. Dude, that's so rude. That is interesting. I noticed that too, Twirl. That our opponent sided in Jace versus D&T. This card is really good in this matchup. Delver. Okay. Relic you. I'm gonna float, actually, I'm just gonna flicker my Caracas, I guess. I like this planes, and I also like the kangaroo planes. Yeah, I like this Thalia a lot. Just swords in response. It's possible I could have let the brainstorm resolve, but didn't actually want to get that dazed. It's a little bit more likely he draws daze there. But yeah, the Uluru plains is the kangaroo plains. It's pretty good too. I think I'm actually gonna crack my relic completely. just play this Thalia. Thalia Stompy. I'm not a fan of Unhinged anymore. Yeah, I like Apex too, Isurg. Okay, we're on the draw. Do I still want Gideon in my deck? I don't think so. So this looks fine, right? Hey guys, can we stop arguing about basic lands and concentrate on winning this match? The question is, does this look fine on the draw? Like, this card is not good, right? Get him, Draft Dog. Alright, keep. All of these hands have actually been pretty good. Like, that's right. It's pretty good. I can play around Daze if I play Vile on one. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Like, I'm okay if he forces this. It costs him so many resources to do that. GTA, you're a monster. Well Wisher 3, I don't think it's particularly trying to beat Delver, but, you know. Whoa. That's good for me, I think. Let's shove that down our opponent's throat. Alright. So, we just have to connect with GTA at some point. No flip, no flip, no flip, no flip. Yes. Boo. That sucks. I think I'm just gonna Wasteland and play Rest in Peace, actually. Or, I could play, Yeah, I'll play Rest in Peace. Let's see what my opponent does. Now I'm gonna Wasteland. And not attack. It saves 1 damage, actually. And like my life total might be relevant. Command to 3. That's good. That's really good, actually. Yep, my opponent has lost the game. Because I just get this hit in. No reason to do it now. I can just wait. Ancient Tomb was extremely good these games actually. It was kind of insane how good Ancient Tomb was. Like it just let us play past days at every single point. Name all the rebels go. Come on, Sean. Come on. Sean is just super aggro. Mercadian Lift. Oh, jeez Louise. I couldn't honestly tell you what it does. Oh, wow, that card is something else. Good in lands, good in D&T. No, opponent! Oh, darn it, opponent. Darn it, opponent. Yeah, Mercadian Lift is basically Aether Vial. Would we say Aether Vial is a fixed Mercadian Lift? Leonin Arbiter version? I have not seen this Andrew SoCal 87. I should probably mix it to play around that. I don't think I'm going to do that. This person has a 61 card deck and also was playing Nick Fit last time I saw them playing against Reed. Leonin bonus version. Oh wow, that's something. Something, alright. Okay. Cool therapy resolves. Brainstorm. Well, you have come to the wrong place for Brainstorm, my friend. Ooh, I really hope I don't get therapy next turn, though. That is going to be bad news. Alright. That is fortunate. Play Stoneforge. Let's get SoFi, actually. Well, I think the Nick Fit player who does nothing is not going to be a hard matchup. Alright, nice. I'll just Stoneforge up a Barraskull. I can use the other Stoneforge to put into play, so... Yeah, Ancient Tomb is just really good. Like, this deck is pretty mana hungry. Ooh, do I actually play that? Oh, it's non-basic lands, so I could get punished by... whatever. I think this putting Batterskull Skull is probably better. Yeah, Ancient Tomb, like, it's so good with equipment. It's so good with... As long as your life total is not under attack, I think it's extremely good. Nick Fit is the fair deck that beats all fair decks in theory, except it loses to Jace, the Mind Sculptor. Uh, I'm not sure if Thomas came up with it, but I know he won a lot playing that version. So I think this version is pretty good. Nick Fit beats Jace the Mind Sculptor with 2 this water? I don't think that's how that works. Alright. Pretty sure my opponent's Nick Fit, and I want these... This is probably good too. Opponent is likely to have Pernicious Deed. And maybe like Toxic Deluge. Might... All my cards are just so good versus him. I'll take out Palace Jailer. That's not reliable. No, I don't think he's Storm. I might take out Jite. Might take out... Take out the Wingmare, actually. If my opponent's a 61 card Storm deck, props to them. I just think it's extremely unlikely that they're Storm. Andrew Sokol, I don't know what the Leonin Arbiter version looks like, so I don't have any thoughts on it. I'm gonna save swords. Like, I don't think that's very threatening. I get SoFi again. It's Sneak Fit. Now I remember. If my opponent attacks, I'm just gonna take it. Ooh, sweet. I'll just attack. See what my opponent does. Man, Ancient Tomb's real good. Explorers. Hope they don't get punished for not leaving up plow for a veteran explorer. There goes my SoFi. Alright, so I'll get 2 basic planes and turn off auto yields because I might want to cast plow EOT. Fangirsh, I don't know either. I might get Emrakul this turn, which I guess is sort of entertaining. Like, if I get Emrakul this turn, it's very funny, actually. His deck is probably really good versus basic swamp too. Eternal Witness. Okay. Okay. That is a thing that happened. I'm just going to plus because I think there's actually a very good chance my opponent has Deed in hand. Nick Fick players don't play the deck because it's good. Nick Fit is like your average green cube deck. And then they tried porting it to Legacy, and it's just not good enough for Legacy. That makes it less likely he has Deed in his hand. So I'm going to play the Mother of Runes now. Nope, not legendary. So Gideon, when you activate it, does not become legendary. Sarkhan the Dragon Speaker becomes legendary when you activate it. This is precisely in reference to Karakas. Pre-boarded for the mirror. Yep, there's a Deed. Okay. Violin this Planeswalker? That's not going to work too well for you, friend. I'm going to just vote for the Witness to prevent shenanigans. If my opponent attacks Gideon for 1, I'll just let Gideon take the damage. Do I like Gideon's at Trials? I don't see it being better. than Gideon Ally of Zendikar here. Really. Yeah, I'm gonna just let Gideon take one. If my opponent plays some big thing, it's gonna suck, but whatever. Can't really do much about it. Oh, that kind of sucks, actually. That was unexpected. Alright. Guess I should have blocked, but it's so hard to play around that, like, random Colligan's command. Green Sun's Zenith for a big thing. I guess, actually, my opponent had enough to Green Sun for Thingamabob. So I should start attacking now. Yeah, that was just bad, I think. I'm going to port, guess, Red Source. Not convinced it actually matters at all anymore. Oh boy, that's gonna be bad. I mean, I assume it's gonna be bad. Broodmate Dragon? I'm going to save the Flicker Wisp to kill the dragon token. Smuggler's Copter? I don't know, it's probably fine. I'm not going to Flicker Wisp his Empath. Well, my opponent's playing a green cube ramp deck, Adam. That is what is actually happening. That is literally what our opponent's deck is. Question is my opponent going to therapy using the dragon to kill my Flicker Wisp? Alright. The answer is yes. It's not the card I wanted to draw. I guess it's actually fine. Well, it is like our Flicker Wisp hit the token, except we're down a 3-1 fire. I'll just take it. This game is like a cube deck versus a legacy deck that is bad versus a cube deck, Ben. That is how I would describe this game. I could have... Oh my. We've just died instead. Okay. Alright. Alright. I get the picture. Something tells me I actually want Palace Jailer versus this guy. I probably should have just kept the Palace Jailer, to be honest. Dahlia seems less than ideal, to be honest. I'm gonna put the path in. I'm gonna just take all the Thalias out of these Thalias out of my deck. I don't think they actually do anything versus him. Except just get killed by Pernicious Steed at some point. That was unexpected, guys. I guess that is a pretty good quote. Yeah, playing fast and loose with Gideon loyalty counters. If we had just blocked, I think that game is pretty good for us. Oh well. That's what I'd like to play first. I'll keep. I hope my opponent draws a bunch of non-basic lands. Alright. Our deck is really good versus basic swamp. Something like that, Adam. Something like that. Time to port our opponent. Interesting. I'm just gonna tap out for this. Yeah, our deck is very good versus basic swamp. We can start wastelanding fetches, which is actually a big deal. Interesting. Yes. I might just port his fetch. I guess I can port it in his upkeep. I just don't want to give him the mana when he's very clearly in need of it. Alright, let's see what you do. I should have Flicker Wisp a land, actually. It was kind of loose. Yes. I'll go after the mountain. I really don't want to use Council's judgments on his stupid things. Because I think that is just a waste. Alright. Start the slow clock. Support the mountain upkeep. 5 more hits. Hope our opponent doesn't draw basic swamp. Because I would bet a large sum of money our opponent has Cabal Therapy in their hand. Or that one, apparently. Oh no, our good matchup. Two, three, four, five. That's really good, actually. I'm just gonna nug him. Magic the Buffooning, making your opponent's face unsafe. This is probably going to kill him, unless he draws exactly basic swamp. Oh, Witcher 3, I don't know, man. I really just have no idea. I'm just here to play the games. You can type decklist command to find out. Conveniently, my opponent is dead now. It's very convenient. Nice. A very easy 4-1. That was very fast. I kind of want to play another league with that deck. It was sort of entertaining. Alright, we'll run it back. Deck only loses the mirror. Yeah, we determined that, right? It's not my list, Berman 21. We got outscaled in the mirror. Oh shoot, I didn't... Wow. I didn't even notice that it popped up. I was supposed to click join, obviously. Good times. Good old ancient tomb and taxes. Thomas Envold Dolson. It's really hard to pronounce his name. Ooh, the rematch. Guess I keep. Pronouncing names is hard, man. I don't know what you want. Alright, I'm gonna swords that thing. Actually, I might not. Well, we can no longer get them with priest because things, but I think swordsing there is not great. I am gonna revoke her Pernicious Steed though. Alright. Apparently we are gonna get them with priest. Oh, that's sort of unreal. Very funny, Mush 27. I'm gonna just play Revoker naming Pernicious Steed next turn. Really hope I draw a land so I can wasteland the Dryad Arbor as well. Alright, my opponent chose to put a Veteran Explorer in the exile zone. Ooh, nice. Pernicious Steed. Alright, let's start some mediocre beats. Cats are the spawn of Satan. It's a pretty good name. Just gonna increase the clock instead of wastelanding. Mother of Runes like makes this extremely safe. Okay. Land? Nope, no land. I can Swords Huntmaster and play Stoneforge, getting Sword of Fire and Ice. Or I could just play Jite actually. I'm not gonna displace. Oh, I could have. Oh, that was stupid. Never mind. That was pretty bad. But I'm gonna just play Stoneforge this turn. To get. Actually, Barrel School is probably faster clock. Yeah. Chat like OP. Yeah, sorry, Emo Pizza. Saw what you meant now. Diabolic Intent. Okay. Hope my opponent doesn't have, like, Massacre in their deck. That's kind of unfortunate. Apparently my opponent has Deluge in their main deck. I have to just play two things into this deed, I think. Yikes. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe my opponent will draw lands. That's a nice card to have in the Force of Will format. Fungus Deed. Hope he accidentally cracks for one. Yeah, my opponent's deck is something. Yep, time for deed loops. Probably can never win now, like... I might just try to bore my opponent to death. Were you playing Storm, Adam? Because if you're playing Storm, I think this is a fantastic matchup for you. I think my opponent does not know that Nissa can return Pernicious Deed. Oh, nice. Alright. Yeah, they bring in Golgari Charm for Empty the Warrens. Okay. Not gonna replay it this turn because, or bounce it this turn because of Cabal Therapy. Bad news for me. Very bad news for me. This is gonna get Eternal Witness. Alright, I can pack it in now. Yes, the most ridiculous horseshit is accurate. Something like that, Wilson. Something like that. Panda Beast. Oh man, that was something else. Alright, whatever. Keep. Yoshi Pones and Anton Grimes said exactly the same thing. That's kind of funny. Oh, actually, Anton was slightly less specific, I guess, than Yoshi Pones, but... You know. What's up, Panda Beast? Alright. Do your worst! Gideon Ally Zendikar. No, friend, you have failed. Not attacking. 1 damage is like, whatever. Sakura Tribe Elder, eh? Alright, well. Let's start casting some 3/1 flyers for 3. Oh yeah, 53 random cards. Panda Beast, I hope you have good success with that. Let's cast some 3/1 flyers. Lots of 3/1 flyers. By doing this, you can play around Deed to some degree, so... Alright. Now we target that. Oh! Whoops! That was not actually a wise idea. Great. I'm so stupid. I forgot that that happened during my end step. Very well. Assemble Aether Vial. Man, I really hope my opponent doesn't do anything good whatsoever. I'm not chasing Platinum yet, or Hat. There's only one way that can occur, and that's me winning the Pro Tour. Which, as you can see, is not that likely. Incoming Broodmate Dragon? I hope not. Nah. You should just play Elves anyways. Your opponents will probably just kill themselves. Do I play another Trained Armadon? Probably. Ugh. No, if I... Oh, whoops. If I... No, I don't really care. Like, he has plenty of lands. Man. Displacer's been good. Alright, all my stuff is dead. I think I'm just going to kill his land during my end step. Apparently, the stop didn't work. That was annoying. Like, I clicked a stop. Well, hopefully this kills him into it. Or this one does. Jeez. Just racking up all the value. Oh boy. The league is free. The league is not free if I win play points or win things. I'm not going to Flicker Wisp his witness. Also, the witness is in the graveyard. So, great. Good, grand, great. Oh, it's just like an infinite loop. That sucks. I'm probably dead. Alright, get out of here. Oh, interesting. That's good to know, Well Wisher 3. I actually think this is probably not a good matchup for us. I don't think his deck can ever beat a combo deck in existence, though. Man, this is so bad. Whatever. Well, I'm not sure. Probably. Like the Mana Denial deck versus the deck that is literally just ramping. It probably is. I'm not going to play this until I'm forced to. Okay. That's weird, Well Wisher. Hiya. Take that, Bayou. Makes me sad. Think we've died. We've died. I kind of want to just keep this in my hand until he like casts a big Green Sun Zenith. You know, we're gonna teach him a lesson. What are the chances my opponent just has 1,000 removal spells in their hand? Oh, good. Alright, I think I'm dead. Colgan's command. I guess the Gideon could have theoretically won, but man, that opponent's deck, I don't know. Just seemed questionable. My opponent's 0-4? Jeez. And they're still playing? It's impressive. Yeah, that's something. Nonsense broccoli duck? $119th in the world in pro points. That honestly does not sound very good. Do we think this is just sneak and show? Alright, I'll F6. Actually, I shouldn't F6 in case of something crazy yet. I don't hate D&T yet. I 4-1 the first league. It's mad profits, yo. It has the Storm look about them. In which case, most of my cards don't do anything. Two haste rummagers? I can give him the gift of 05. Don't cheat him of the sweet taste of defeat. Mad profits, yo? Oh, you're real funny. Real funny, buddy. I've probably lost Doomsday. Okay, let's see what you got. Am I gonna die this turn? Like, I don't think so because he played a land. I really don't know what's going on here. Oh, I guess I am dead. If he had LED probe in his hand. Three wishes. Cute. Wow, I actually did die. Alright, good job, opponent. That was something else. Alright, we want those. These can probably go. We want these. Is there any chance they play Sheldock Isle? I think I can actually cut these instead. Bring this in. No. I don't know, like, what is actually in their deck. Which I guess is an advantage for them. I shouldn't have scooped that game so fast. I could have looked at their configuration, but... You know. Is what it is, I suppose. Even these two, because they're just attackers. Can they beat Chalice on 0? Or should I just mulligan this hand? Trying to figure out which was it. Yeah, this hand kind of stinks. Wow, this hand's actually much worse. I'm supposed to keep this hand is the question. This hand's actually worse, I think, so I'm going to mulligan again. Alright, this one is actually just great. I'm going to just Chalice on 1, I think, and then revoke her LED. By the way, this is an insane hand. This hand is like actually close to the nuts for 4 cards. Did we see Lotus Petal as well? I guess I'll just name Lion's Eye Diamond first anyways, to prevent shenanigans. Some nice card you got over there, buddy. What's up, Harold? Name Puda Delta. So I'm gonna flicker my flicker to flicker his Trop. Wow, this was a great 4-card hand. Yeah, the hand was insane for 4. Tomb, Chalice, Revoker, Revoker. Jeez, what a hand. My record was 5-2 PB Rod 88. What? Harold, I've answered the question on this man's side. I'm gonna just disguise the fact that I have a Wasteland in hand. Interesting. But let's just kill that. Ooh, that's not gonna work out very well for you. That's a good draw as well. I'll just Chalice on one now as well. Yeah, his sideboard is very, very, very good versus these decks. Burning Wish. Okay. Probably Bifrost or Meltdown? Could be Pulverize, I guess. Massacre. Okay. I'm going to play this 3/3 that conveniently survives Massacre. Okay. What? Oh, Meltdown. Okay. So if I displace this now, doesn't do anything. Alright, let's see if you can kill me, I guess, in one go. So I could displace Flicker to save a Chalice. Nah. Don't think that's actually worth it. Hope I'm not dead this turn, but... Yeah, I thought about it. Yeah, maybe I should have. By displacing Flicker Wisp during my end step. uh, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, nice. Yeah, we should have killed a land, probably. This hand's great. Aether Vial is like so good in this deck. This deck is basically an Aether Vial combo deck. As weird as that sounds. Poor Doomsday guy completed the 05. Oh no, is it Black Red Reanimator? This matchup is tougher. I think I'm actually just gonna Thalia this turn. Really make them annoyed. Most Burn player or most D&T players I know say that this is like a terrible matchup for D&T, which I can definitely believe. I think I'm just gonna plow this now and attack. Actually, not attack. Thalia's doing good work here, though. Alright. Yep, priest plus that is a non-bow. I remember. But the actual plan is to get this and get Batterskull right into play. I'm actually gonna go to my... The stop still didn't work. What the... I wanted to kill one of his lands, essentially, but whatever. I guess this is fine. Ugh. That was frustrating. Like, it literally just passed through my end step again. I guess this is actually fine, too. Alright, he didn't want to play anymore. I wonder if Chalice is actually that good. Like, it's weird. I kind of think it might not be. Is it weird I'm just not going to side in Chalice on the draw? It's kind of weird, I guess, but... Dokomoy, I don't know. You should ask Thomas. I mean, Elves is certainly a bad matchup for this deck, but... Main decking Displacer Priest is kind of bizarre. This hand is garbage. Also, 2 Crocuses. My list is from Thomas Envil Dawson. I guess I keep, but that's... This hand's kind of bad, but I think it's better than an average 5, if I had to guess. Oh, yeah. I think I'm just gonna plow the guide. I have not tried Black-White Death and Taxes. Here you go. Ooh, Lavamancer. That might be a problem. Maybe not, I guess. There's no way this could ever go wrong. No way whatsoever. Like a 2-1 for 2? Unbeatable by the burn deck. Unbeatable, I say. That's bad for me. So I'm going to play Thalia next turn with the plan of having Caracas up to bounce it if he tries to kill it. Bear vs. Burn Deck won some guy at Pro Tour once. Yeah, that is true. That is certainly true. Fine, Gersh. Alright. Opponent is deep in the tank here. Probably on whether or not to Lavamancer me with the mana. That's a weird card to have in your deck. I guess that makes some sense. Oh my god. Oh my god. We can just FTK his guy. I'm excited about this. I don't know if you guys are. Oh, good times. Good times. I mean, I'm probably still gonna lose this game, but that was fun. Wow, indeed, Duckamoy. Wow, indeed. Alright. You've defeated my creature. Imposter Scabs. Alright. So this vial is basically dead, which it's not really that ideal, but whatever. I'm not going to bother to play around Price of Progress, even though that might be a mistake. Oh, whoops. I'm going to play SoFi, though. Or, Stoneforge. And get GT. Batterskull is too slow here, I think. No burn spell, huh? I'm not going to do that anymore, Lawrence. God damn it. What? That play is baffling as hell. I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay. Gaining life doesn't do anything versus Mentor. Now I have to block. Are you kidding? This just like hoses me. I think I messed this up. Kind of bad. Yeah, I was supposed to play Sophie and equip and kill the mentor. Done goofed that one up. If I minused on the mentor, I would just die to chain lightning. Alright. Okay, we will probably win the next game, but that one was baffling. Let me just cut Aether Vial from my deck. This is probably fine. That play I made no sense. I admit it. Good evening, Aaron W. Kent. I suspect Harsh Mentor is actually good in Modern Burn. Alright, we keep... This hand's really good, actually. It's actually pretty soft to Price of Progress, which kind of sucks, but whatever. I'm going to Chalice on one. Next turn, play Revoker. I'm actually going to block this turn, I think. Julian thought you and Sean were the same person? So it's up, Pack Run Fat 7. Cool. No attacks. I'm okay with that. Can I just leave the Crocus bounce up? Thanks, Anton. I know, Wizard Adept. That's a trick. That's an ancient trick for Spurn. Alright, nice. Wasting your own waste is a nice one. Okay. We cited out all of our Aether Vials, so this is fine. This is fine. I suspect this Thalia is really messing him up too. Because you basically need 3 mana to play your 2-drops and... Found Omega. Yes, that is a good one. No, Found Omega is not Patrick Sullivan. I'm definitely blocking. Actually, I should block there and name red. Yep, this game does appear to be what the kids call over. Alright. Our hand had a lot of cards that were already in play. Always keep. Wow, Found Omega scum. Supreme Pineapple, the most skillful of decks. I mean, that deck was something else, all right. The old sneak attack, Nick Fit, whatever shenanigans deck. That's not exactly what I wanted to draw, but whatever. Let's see if you do something about this. Yeah, they always fetch, even when they shouldn't. The classic Portent Miracles versus Death and Taxes matchup. All I want to draw versus that deck are Rishadan Ports and Thalias. Put 5 cards on top of his deck? Must be an undo. He has swords, whatever. Important matchup. Very funny. Very funny. This is not looking ideal. I need to draw things that are not lands, though. Okay, nice. I'm gonna just... hopefully draw something good. I went 5 and 2. Maybe my opponent will just counterspell this. I don't even care about this card, though. Yep. So I'm leaving my thing on 2, mainly because most of my deck is 2-drops that are annoying. I'm probably like kind of a dog this game, but it's fine. The percentage chance I get Jaced here is extremely high. It's kind of unfortunate. I kind of hope my library is just like 2 good cards in a row. What's up, white faces? This is unbelievable, actually. I'm gonna annoy him for a while, but I'm really just not in very good shape here. Ridiculous hat. Maybe I'll draw something good. Yeah, only 3 ports, Dukamoy, but honestly, like, this is a matchup where port, I think, is probably better than Ancient Tomb a significant amount of the time. I'm not going to do that Supreme Pineapple. Jesus. The dusty ceiling. Come on, man. Come on. That was a low blow. The 4th port, probably versus like other decks. Maybe like the 4-color control decks, etc. I don't think I could ever mulligan my hand though. Like, my hand was very good versus most decks. It just developed kind of bad, I think. Like, if you mulligan that hand, you're just losing so much equity. This is not fun. I'm not even convinced I could win with an Armageddon right now. I mean, oh, I forgot to port my opponent. Jesus. Alright. Okay, well, guess I can plow this thing now. For some reason, I just, like, spaced out an F6'd, essentially. Alright. Okay, we'll call it quits. Generally, I do not believe this card is very good versus them. I'm going to board in all my chalices, actually. Take out, these and these. I mean, that can happen. I'm not worried about it. Relic is actually okay. I don't like Rest in Peace, but Relic at least draws you a card. Yeah, Chalice is like insane in this matchup, I think. You just Chalice on one. This looks good to me. I'm not going to shave his Stoneforge. I think it's just too good to get a threat. Two threats in one. Alright, nice. This hand's like really good too. Yes, I was playing Quest for Power. I went 5-2 with lands. So, interesting question here is, do I play Thalion too? I don't think I do, actually. Come on, Rashadan Port. I'm not going to still. I think it's just, like, the Vial is just so good at not letting him interact with all my creatures. I'm gonna... Oh, whoops. I was supposed to play my Vial first, but I hope it doesn't matter. I'll still play my Vial, because it's a mistake not to. But that was a slight missequence. Yeah, Monarch is great versus control. Also, he does not appear to have white mana. That's for that one? Yes. Yes. Maybe he'll counterspell this. Nope, no shot. I'm gonna just put this in because it hoses all of the fetch lands. Relic you. White faces, do you think I'm gonna win this game? Oh man, I hope I actually don't get Pyroclasmed. That'd be real unfortunate. Yeah. And also, yeah. Rock you again. The question is, do I put in Palace Jailer now? I think the answer is probably yes. Like, you can try to steal the Monarch. I don't think that's that easy for my opponent. My opponent needs a removal spell for this and have nothing for Thalia. Like, I'm fine just trading off here because this effect doesn't matter. Am I Mobius or Zaborg? I don't know what that means. Jace doesn't do shit. Like, you bounce it and then I Violent Thalia and he gets wrecked. Okay. Don't care about that. I wonder if my opponent lost this game because they did not fetch a white source. It's kind of an interesting question, I suppose. Alright, nice. I wonder if I actually want this. My other cards are so good, though. Wow. Thanks for the
GL in Vegas.
Thank you very much for the $20 donation, C. Harford. I really appreciate that. Huh. This hand is kind of bad, but it has a bunch of disruptive mana elements. If I peel Vile, it's also very good, so I'm going to keep. Andrew Sokal, they chose to fetch for Island with their Scalding Tarn, so thanks for the host, Beckstrom. Really appreciate it. Everyone's showing a lot of love tonight for me. It's great. I love all you guys. Portent. I mean, to be fair, if the Tarn had fetched Tundra last game, it would have immediately gotten wastelanded, so I'm not sure he's in much better shape, but, you know, is what it is. Alright, I'm going to Chalice for one, I think. Off planes. In case if my opponent is like a maniac and brought in back to basics. I hope I don't get mentored out, though. Like, those games kind of suck. Like, Mentor is a really hard card for this deck to deal with. Especially since, like, the problem is Swords of Plowshares is so bad versus that deck. Like, it's just unbelievably bad. Alright. I'm going to play Vryn Wingmare. It's lagging for you guys? I wonder if it's on my end then. Sorry. Scabs? Yeah, that is a guy in Moto. A bit of a non-bow, but it's fine. How many frames are dropping? A lot? I'm just gonna play Thalia anyways. I wonder why. Should I restart the stream? Does restarting the stream help